Hey, it's Jeff at 650 Cycle. I am on a little bit different project today. I had someone contact me and want me to see if I could get this thing running. This thing is a 1981 Yamaha XJ750 Seca. I had an XJ750 Maxim, so I was like, it tugged at my heartstrings, and I said, yeah, sure, it shouldn't be that big of a problem. But of course it is. The brakes were not hooked up, so I'm working on those. I have cleaned them, but I'm still getting air on this side, so I got to figure that out. The carburetors, let me shake it and show you that. The carburetors were absolutely black on top. There was a lot of crud. I believe that is from ethanol fuel, but I cleaned them all up, got them back on. You know, everything has fluid flowing through it, so I thought it would be good. Put it back on the bike, and nothing. So I got thinking about it, and this is my, I guess you would call that your slow circuit, your idle circuit, I think. I don't know. I don't know that much about carburetors, but I know you got to have fuel flowing through these. And I have one bowl that I have fuel getting in down here, coming out up here. One. And I have three that's not happening on, so I do believe that is what my issue is with this not starting. Now, I did get it to fire, just shooting some starting fluid in there just to see if it would fire. It's getting spark. It's blowing sunflower seeds out the exhaust like it should be. So I do believe the issue is with that slow speed circuit. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a carburetor guy, but yet I am here working on carburetors. So I'm going to keep working on that and try to get those opened up before I put the carbs back on this. This thing had a fairing on it, and as cool as I think the fairing is, the guy's like, yeah, I don't really want the fairing. So it's got all the pieces to put the headlight and the auxiliary light and the blinkers on the front. So we're going to do that, as much as I'd like to put that fairing back on just because I'm a dork. But let's get back to those carburetors. So you see the color of that? That's just carbon choke cleaner. I sprayed it right down in that hole, and that's the nasty overspray that's coming out of it. It's blowing stuff out of there, but it's not clearing it very well. So I'm gonna let this soak. This is a case where I think if I had an ultrasonic cleaner, I'd drop these things in there and see what would happen with that. Right now, not getting much to it. I'm going to let this soak, and I think I'm going to try something and see if that works. You'll notice I have 3 of the bowls back on, and 1 is still being stubborn. There's 1 in every crowd. I did get carb cleaner to flow through from that hole out the top. I had air going through it. So this is my understanding of how things work. This is sitting down right in the bowl that has fuel in it, and on initial startup, that's where it pulls the gas from. So it needs to be able to get the gas, and with those plugged, it wasn't getting the gas, and that's why it wasn't starting. At least that's my understanding of how things work. I, again, am not a carburetor guy. Let's take a look at where I'm at with the brakes. These brakes have an anti-dive thing on them, which is this thing that goes down here. So there's a double bolt right here. I'm getting fluid coming off of this one. And earlier I was getting actually getting brake power. It wasn't a lot. I didn't feel like it was what it should have been. So I kept working with it and then lost it all. This caliper is not drawing brake fluid like it should. And I don't know why. It's flowing through. It's coming down to here. I have this one bled, but this one is refusing to bleed. It's refusing to push any fluid through. So maybe I need to go back and look at this line. So I hate working on brakes. It's just nasty, sticky, messy stuff. But it's where I'm at with this. So I guess we'll keep working on it. See what we can come up with. All right. I hate doing brakes. And why am I doing it? I have no idea. I hate doing them. That's a stinking mess everywhere. Brake fluid on everything. I still have a caliper that's not quite as free as what it should be, but I still have a caliper that's not quite as free as what it should be. But you can see it's locking. My brakes are locking. I think in time that'll work itself out once it gets rolling, but we're rolling now. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to take this thing out. I'm going to wash all of the brake fluid off of the front end so that because it's very caustic. So I'm going to do that, wheel it back in, and still have not gotten through that third bowl, so I'm going to keep working at that. Last one, I've been trying to clear the gap between there, and it's just been really stubborn, but let's see if this will work. See, a little fluid up in the top, see if we can see it squirting out. See if I can get it to whistle. Can we hear it? That means there's just a little bit of airflow through there, which is all we need. I think we got her. All right, got the carburetors on the old XJ750. Let's give her a shot. Trying to get all the rest of the sunflower seeds out. She's rolling over. She's running beautiful. Love it. The lighting's terrible, but I gotta show you this. Watch all the stuff coming out of the tailpipes on this thing. There was quite a nest in there. Come on, baby. Oh, we're running out of fuel. How much I love that four-cylinder sound. That sounds incredible. We just went through a cup of gas. All right, she's rolling. Gonna be a good day, Tater. Well, if the neighbors weren't awake before, they sure are now. Man, do I love the sound of that bike. I've always loved the sound of the inline fours. And this one has a certain kind of note that just, oh, I don't remember my Maxim sounding quite that good. I can't wait to get the rest of this done. Obviously, I got a lot more to do. I think the carburetor issues sorted out. Got to do brakes on it. I'll get those figured out. Hook all the wiring up and a couple other things, and then this thing is pretty much done. But that is a big step forward for me. Yesterday was a very frustrating day with this thing. Was very frustrated with it, but today, oh, that made it all worth it right there. So I'm just going to keep working on this. I just wanted to do a quick short video of what's been going on and some things I've been working on, and there it is. Make sure you like and share these videos and subscribe so you can see when the next one comes out, what I'm working on next. I don't know if I'm going to do any more videos on this or not. I haven't made my mind up on that. I am going to continue with Fire 'em Up Friday, and I have another Yamaha that I'm going to try to get running. See if I can go 2 for 2. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if I'm going to do a video for that. So thanks for watching, and make sure you ride safe.